Okay, here we go. Ghost Trick, Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. So I'm trying to use a controller and then a mouse for this down here. Let's see how this works. When I came to, there was a woman standing there. A woman I don't know. At least, I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not, anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who could just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot, but I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. Oh, I'm that person. I thought it was the other one. Now this has got to be me. No question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? I already died. I'm that good, guys. I feel bad for sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this, and this guy says, "So long, sister. This is no time to be lolling around dead. You're the only one who can save her." It's a new record, right? Okay, so should it be... I'm gonna use controller for right now. What the? The whole world just changed on me. Oh, because it's like, I don't know if it's because of the way my game's mapped or because it's like a Nintendo game, but you know how like PlayStation and Xbox, it's the A button or the X button is confirm? On this one, it's the B button. It's like, keep going. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. A voice in my head. Who are you? No time for introductions now. You have to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me? Save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. And do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core? Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand it is to just try it. First of all, try touching your soul. So that's got to be use the mouse, right? Next, with your finger, I guess technically still using my finger, slide your soul across to connect it with the core. Congratulations. Okay. Your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So what? I'm a crossing gate? Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. How's a crossing gate gonna save a woman? Joke's on you. Without reading the text you missed, you'll never be able to beat the game. Wait, which text did I miss? I don't think I could hide the cursor, did he? Because without a cursor, I wouldn't know where the mouse is. You mean just kind of like push it off screen? Did I miss reading something? Or was it important? What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That will be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Oh, I was looking away at the start of it. Whoops. Do I need to restart the stream, guys? So before that, you have to use your powers to stop it. If you guys read it, you'll know. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. I noticed, this game gave no Fs if I was paying attention. It just kept rolling through the text. It didn't even give me a chance to like continue the text. It just kind of happened. You'll see. You'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Okay, so I gotta move this. I'll have to touch down here. Oh, there's a trick button down here. Now it's your chance. Touch the trick button. I didn't actually have a trick button. When it started playing, it didn't seem like it. Well played. Huh? What just happened? That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. There's the name of the game. You mean I made that crossing gate move? That's right. You manipulated that object with a power of the dead. A ghost trick. And all you have to do is perform a trick like that, is to touch the trick button. How is the volume, guys? Is it a little too loud, a little too quiet? Now the woman's fate has changed, albeit just a little. She didn't get very far, did she? Game's a tad loud? Okay. How's that, guys? Pretty loud, pretty great. Yes, that's not good, is it? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with a ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it, yeah? Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. So yeah, now you guys can see at the top here, I guess that's the item I'm currently possessing. Try possessing a different core. I see a guitar, and I see something else at the top there. I want to possess the guitar. Oh, I have to click on this, and then drag it to the guitar. Okay. I see. Guitar, then. Is it? Hey, what do you want from me? I mean, why not? Bonk. I would have preferred this giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach cores that are too far away. I didn't even try. I couldn't even tell that was a wrecking ball, to be honest. That just looked like a light source, right? Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out. So I have to click on trick now. Let me try that again. It's just a distraction. Hold it! This is a funny tutorial. That's got to be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Yeah, this game has some good music. Looks like I'm going to have to come up with some more. Let's see. What core is close enough to possess from here? I guess all there is me. Well, no time to be picky. I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly, but what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? It's an interesting idea. Well, tell you what, why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. It's gonna be like Michael Jackson's Thriller. Basically just turn into a zombie and come after him. Alright, now we'll set time in motion. Okay, go ahead and click the trick button. Anything? Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly. Sad, but true, I'm afraid. He knew it wasn't going to work. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You got to be kidding. Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? Oh, she's already dead. If you want to take a look around, you can slide the screen. Okay, so can I do that right now? Slide the screen. It's easy. Here, give it a try. Now, were you saying, Diddy, this game's pretty much all touch-based? In which case, I probably don't need this at all. I can just use the mouse, right? Touch the screen and slide in any direction you want. There we go. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Oh, was I too late? Oh. That's not good. Okay, so I could just drag if I want to do that. That'd probably be easier for me. Then I'm not switching back and forth. I like the animation. Yeah, 2 deaths within like 5 minutes. Not going to answer that? I don't think I could have saved her. It's done. I'm on my way. Well, what am I doing down there? I thought my corpse is up there. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... A lamp. Hey, it's like a Pixar movie. What is this game? Hello there, how are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy. You know, if they say tragedy, we're going to this screen. That's all it was, guys. Just a terrible tragedy. Not what happened tonight. Or what happened tonight. Ah, ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. Ah, so it was you. You were the voice in my head, right? Well, I wouldn't say voice exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. So, it looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. There she is. I love the lamp. She still ended up as dead as before. That's true, for now. For now. Oops. Clicked out of the game. For now. Blaze is a moth. What movie is that from? Is that Anchorman? Is that what that's from? I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead, your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. But I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on his invitation anyway. What else are you gonna do? My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave a woman lying around discarded like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. Trick time. That thought bubble you just touched. Those are your thoughts, what you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So the dead don't have voices. And what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. I just might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, first you have to enter the ghost world. And the ghost button is your ticket in. Do we need a counter? Oh, you mean what the character says? The best thing to do is try it. The ghost button, How many are we at now? Is that 3? Guess I'll give it a little touch. So we click on this guy. Now we're in the ghost world, so there's a bunch of items we can possess. I kind of want to do something else. Oh, so you can keep climbing by possessing different items. Oh, that's cool. It tells you what the item is, too. By the way, have you taken a look at the top screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. The information is there for you to check out, wherever you need it. So in this case of the folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. And to perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. Okay. This time, the back button is your ticket out of the ghost world. Well, good luck. We're counting on you. Huh? Who is this we? Okay, so let's try backing out. And then use the folding chair. I don't know what that accomplished. Maybe it's making a bridge somewhere? Oh, see, now I can't reach over there anymore. That's kind of interesting. Huh. That's funny. What is it? My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. Aww. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Eh? Anyway, no, very specific. Congratulations, you passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power! What else? Another one? Now, let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Hey, grilled tomato, what's going on? We're actually still pretty much in the tutorial portion of this game, so you're not too late at all. Welcome. Now, what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try it and see? Trick time! That almost reminds me a little bit of... Oh, I totally did forget to transfer them. Well, they're still adding up. It's going to be the same number either way. But yes, how dare you? I totally forgot. Shoot me a message on Discord, Grilled Tomato, and that'll let me know. Josh Zilla 95, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Are you familiar with this game? Okay, so we are this guy. So now we have to do Ghost. We need to transfer to the corpse, and then see what this does. Oh, weird. What's this? What's this? What's this? Can you hear me? Is this like her spirit? I'm trying to remember the last time you were here, Josh. What were you playing when you were last here? Wait a minute. What's going on here? It looks like she's unconscious. Poor thing. Unconscious, but she's dead. That's not the same thing. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, eh? Come to think of it, the disc lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Oh, you know what? I wonder if we were playing Nancy Drew, Josh. I wonder if that wasn't super long ago, but it could have been that. Or Ace Attorney, technically. Yeah. I guess that's first person. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh, sure. You make it sound easy. It is easy. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past from time to time, or you can go back to the past to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. How convenient. Let's see, there was some girl that didn't seem to... Oh, Josh! I think that was Dragon. Yeah, I bet it was. That was a crazy game. That was interesting. Are you serious? Back through time? That's right, but there's a catch. It only works on new corpses, corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. Wow, there's a lot of rules to this, aren't there? And she's still, well, within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. But this is crazy. None of it makes any sense. So what you been up to, Josh? How's life? Hope you guys are safe and everything's okay right now. We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Touche, lamp. I'm also talking to a lamp. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. You're good and healthy. Excellent, dude. Good to hear that, Josh. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. So, apparently, funny thing, when we possess a corpse, we're able to go back in time 4 minutes before the corpse's death, if the corpse has been dead for less than 1 day. So now we can rewind time. And Harvester, oh my gosh. That game's such a trip. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. So actually we're going to go back to before the portion we've even seen, right? Not as not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real, living present. We are all big fans of Harvester. Except for maybe those that are squeamish. Oh, she's trying to help us. Wake up! Are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no, he's dead. So she doesn't know us, we don't know her. Quality time. Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. He does look like a spy versus spy character. Who are you? Some sort of hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Timzik left in the country. Timzik? What in the world is that? Beats me. I just do what I'm told. All I know is you've got nowhere else to run. Time to die, sister. Ah, as long as that bad boy wrecking ball stays right up there where it belongs. Oh, that's what he said, sorry. Look, all I want to know is who you are. Was that foreshadowing? He's like, as long as that doesn't smash me, which is probably what we're going to do. You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. Okay, we need to get control right now. So long, sister. Oh, it's still replaying the stuff that happened because it actually happened. That's cool. A shotgun? What kind of flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted Jigo. But I never let my prey get away. Nice. Nearsighted Jigo. That's probably going to come into effect. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. So we missed a lot of that dialogue the first time. Okay, so it replays the whole scene. And there you have it, the last 4 minutes of her life. How many characters am I going to kill? 3 deaths already! No! It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with fate, or toyed with by fate, and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks. Just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate, eh? There's another one. Ghost and then trick. We can totally do a counter. Actually, I might have to set that up. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like, too. Now then, are you ready? Yes, let's do it. Josh Zilla? Oh my goodness, dude. Josh Zilla 95. Holy cow, coming in with the subscription to John Cadia. Thank you so much. Puppy power. Yes, have you met the puppies, Josh? That is Jesse on the left, Gus in the middle, and Georgie on the right. Unfortunately, none of them are in here right now. They're probably hanging out with Mom. And I think Mom was taking a shower, so they're probably in there. Let me see if I can summon a dog real quick. I mute the microphone so you guys don't get deafened by me yelling across the house. No, she's not coming. She might be asleep on the couch right now. But that is true. Whenever we get those kind of things, it is token time. Now with your little guy down here, which everybody that follows the channel gets one, you just type, just like that, nice catch, grilled tomato. You just type !jump and your character will bounce up and try to catch the token, which you get more tokens to the channel. You can use those to play sound effects. You can use them to customize your little character down here. And if you save up a ton of them, you can actually use those to request a game, which is actually what we're doing right now. This game is a community requested game. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Oops, I think I clicked out of the game. There we go. It'll take a few more than that, Blaze. Okay, so we're still in her corpse right now. This is 4 minutes ago. Fine, I get that. But what am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. Her corpse was your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. Hop in then. Okay, so now we have to kind of reverse, go up through all that trash. We probably have to move some objects to get back up to that ball. Live for Evil. This on mobile? I had this. Actually, live. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. This is we're emulating the DS version. That's how I have kind of two screens. So there's this primary screen right here. This would be the bottom screen of your DS. And the top screen, I kind of shoved over there, just above the chat, kind of out of the way. Oh, there's a timer. Crap, 4 minutes before death. Okay, so let's go to Ghost. Although I guess we can do it as many times as we need to. It'd be nice to do it quickly, you know? There are only 4 minutes left before she dies. You had better try and get to her as fast as you can. Alright. Have you ever played this game? Live for Evil? This is my first time. Never played this before. Actually, I'd never heard of it until not too long ago. Oh, thank you for the follow, dude. Okay, so I wondered, the events kind of play in real time? Hey, Donna, how's it going? Yeah, I'm still kind of learning all the mechanics too. The last seconds of her life are counting on you. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right, have a look at the top screen. The top screen, eh? I like that fourth wall breaking. Look at the top screen. It's like, how is the ghost seeing a screen? The sand in the top of the timer is how much time she has left. Get to her quickly before all the sand is gone. Up you go then. Okay, so we go ghost mode. These are all the things I can transfer my ghost to. So can I get up there? We can. Not all of these objects have a ghost trick though. Actually, how do I know? If I go back? Oh, I guess some of them do. That one did not. So I just have to kind of test them out to see if they have a trick, I guess. So we're in a tire right now. There we go. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Oh, you played on mobile. I did see it was on iOS and stuff. See, I don't think it's real time. It can be complex, fun puzzles. Oh, I thought that 4 minutes was real time. But then you can kind of redo it as many times as you want to. Mannequin has no ghost tricks. Okay, what is this thing? A fridge? Okay, that'll help me get that direction. So, who are you? Some sort of hitman? What do you want with me? They say we had to rub out all the last traces of Temzik left in the country. Temzik? What in the world is that? Time is passing. Okay, so maybe not real time. Maybe it's those certain, like, scenes that'll make it pass a little bit. I'm not sure. Uh-oh, her time is running out. Oh, I will definitely screw up. Don't worry about that. Oh, I have to close the door. Now I can get over there. Okay, let's see what kind of trick the fan has. Janie, what's going on? You have power. Did you not have power recently? What happened? Okay, now that that's going... Oh, I can't reach it again. Oh, you know what? It took a second for that to happen, though. Did you see that? When I started the ghost trick, it turned, so I think maybe I have to do this and then switch real quick. Like that. Oh, now it's not happening. Wait, there it goes. Ah, I got it. Okay, so we need this to be raised now. Maybe the blender? Actually, I haven't even seen what the blender can do. Okay, let's try that again. Where's my trick option? There it is. I guess it just didn't finish. Hold on. Oh no, I was too late. It's getting away from me now. Okay, I got an idea how this works. Oh, half your house's power was gone. Your power thing on the street was super corroded. Oh, that sucks, Janie. I'm glad to hear you got it back. That's excellent. Hopefully it didn't affect like any of your major appliances like your refrigerator or your like clothes washer and dryer. That could suck. Let's see, I think it's only counting time when you are out of the ghost trick mode. Okay, you can see from the hourglass. Oh yeah, right now it's not moving at all. That makes sense, funny thing. So that means I'm gonna hang out in that mode as much as I can. Darn. If I'd hopped onto the flag, it would have taken me up. Timing is important too when it comes to ghost tricks. Is that a fact? You can touch the ghost and trick button anytime you want. You can keep an eye out for ghost button even when you're manipulating. So I can press whatever button is being displayed on the screen at any time, eh? Eh? I think we're at least at 7 or 8 of those now. So once you get the blender and fan going at the same time, that's your chance. You ought to be able to move to the flag then. You just have to find the right timing. Hopefully my missing these isn't gonna get me killed. Or I guess I should say get her killed. Okay, so we start this one, and then quickly move over here. Start this one, quickly move to the flag. Now I think we're good. I doubt the flag has any kind of tricks. Oh, next scene. So long, sister. Just a few more steps. I hope I make it in time. Okay, we want to go ghost. Okay, we made it up to the bike. There we go. Ooh, I might not have done it in time. Now's your chance to change her fate. Okay, maybe I'm not dead yet. There isn't much time left. This is coming down to a battle of seconds. Trick time. Okay, I tried moving the ghost. That didn't do anything. Let's try this. Damn it, what's going on here? Nearsighted Jigo never misses as long as the target is within point-blank range. Doesn't everybody not miss if you're in point-blank range? Come on. Oh, the washer and dryer were a nope, Janie. No microwave, no oven, no stove. Jeez. Well, at least all your food didn't go bad. Could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. Is this guy related to Joey? I don't think so. He's not nice like Joey. Greatest villain name ever. It looks like you made it in time. Just barely. Joey was great, wasn't he? Joey and Eli. Eli from Unavowed. That was also one of my favorite characters in any game that we've played. Yep, she's still alive. And in that split second, hope was born. Just now, her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly. Sweet. Okay, I think we succeeded there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The bridge is up. I think I missed that before. There was some thought bubbles that appeared and I forgot to click on it. Yeah, so slightly is still definitely better than dead. I know, those are such well done characters, funny thing. That's actually when I get to pick another game after we finish these two games. I don't know if it's going to be the next one, but fairly soon I want to do another point-and-click adventure game from that same publisher, the Wadjet Eye. I have at least 3 or 4 of them, so I have a few to pick from. You said her fate was changed, but it looks like she's still in the same predicament. I said her fate was ever so slightly changed. I guess I'm gonna have to take care of that guy once and for all. But there isn't much time left, depending on what you do. There's still the possibility of failure. I don't want to think about failure now. No, of course not, but still. If you feel like you want to start over, just press the time button, okay, before time runs out. Let's see, Janie, one of your favorite songs has the line, and a man from Westmeath, is that what that? Called Malone, and it always makes me sad every time. You always think of Joey. I don't think I've looked at the Shiva trailer yet, Blaze. That was one of their earlier games, wasn't it? Hey, Raul! Welcome back, dude. How's it going? We are in a brand new game today. Another community requested game. Although, you never know. So we are... God, I keep doing that. I'm like clicking outside of the game. There we go. You might just learn a thing or two when time runs out, too. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But right now, I better go after those two. So I'm guessing we want to... Let's see, where are we? We're over here. We probably need to do a trick with this so we can propel ourselves forward. Oh, that's awesome, Janie. Yeah, shameless promo. Yeah, if anybody has not, and if you like pirate stuff, you definitely want to check out Spider Monkey Shanty Radio. It's actually a close friend I've known since high school. Created this radio station. He's obsessed with pirate stuff. It's awesome. And yeah, definitely a good shout out. That's awesome that you heard that song there. There we go. I bet you're wondering what's going on over there, right? Oh, that's right. I can move the screen. I forgot. Well, that's right. If I want to take a look, I can slide the screen. Exactly. And by the way, you can also use the D-pad to do the same thing. That's what you were saying, Diddy. Use whichever way is easiest for you. Oh, time is moving quick. I kind of want to try this. Oh, that's probably a good thing. That's a really good thing. So, Raul, in this game... Oh, just a sec. There's reading going on. Okay, time stops here. In this game, Raul, we are a ghost. We just recently died. We don't really know any backstory to our character. But as we were dead on the floor, there's this girl getting chased by this guy with a gun. She gets shot and killed. So what we're trying to do is use our ghostly powers to move around between objects. We can kind of move them a little bit and try to stop this girl from getting killed. Okay, so we moved it properly. How do we make it drop, though? That is the question. Let's try extending the ladder. Oh, okay, that worked. Now we're all the way up here. A street light. Okay, do we need to do anything with the street light, or do we just go straight to this? Ah, let's do this. Let's open up the claw. Jeez. Yeah, that worked. Game over. Oh no! Oh, I thought she was gonna get smushed. I like the animation of the characters. It's pretty cool. How does it feel to save a lady's life? So the danger is gone? Yes, it looks like the danger, Mr. Danger, in fact, rolled away somewhere. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did. And you knew you could do it. Fate averted. Nice. Yeah, I thought she was going to get hit. Funny thing. I was like, oh crap, maybe I did something wrong. So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's life. So when did this game come out? This was like 2010 or something, is that right? When I came back to the present, it was raining. Nice. I saved the life of the stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain, even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. Gesundheit. A stranger. That word strikes a chord, and a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. It's kind of like what you were asking, Raoul. We don't really know any backstory of our character. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? Very interesting. So did you guys all have Nintendo DS's, or am I the only one that never had one? Your story isn't over yet. Dun dun dun! Who exactly are you anyway? Just call me Ray. As in ray of light in the darkness? Ray, huh? So you aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it. Does a 3DS play DS games? I think it does. Oh, your first one was the DS Lite. You know, Kath, I get so confused about all the Nintendo, like, portable consoles. It seems like every family of them, like, I guess each iteration gets, like, 3 or 4 variations. You know, like, there was Game Boy Color, Game Boy Light, before they went to, like, the Game Boy Advance. And then there was the Game Boy Advance SP, probably another one in there. Oh, Raul, you had like 3 of them because they kept breaking. Oh no! Raul, why did they break? Was it because of that hinge? I always thought that hinge would be the first thing to go. And he says, you haven't told me your name yet either, actually. I bet we don't remember our name. I can't remember. Yes, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left for the dead. And that is to disappear. Aw. Disappear. Oh, I have that Game Boy... what do they call it? Is it just the Game Boy player for the GameCube? I have that as well, yeah. Let's see, I have friends that had the Nintendo DS. I was so jealous. You never got one, funny thing. And you had the Game Boy Advance, Janie. I had the original Game Boy Advance, which it was cool, but man, it had no backlighting, so you couldn't see the screen unless you had really good lighting in your room. Which is funny, because my first game on that was Castlevania something or other. I forget what the first one was. Circle of the Moon, maybe? I don't know. But like, it was a dark game to begin with, so you could hardly see anything. When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. Oh, that's sad. What? Tomorrow morning? But wait a minute. These powers of the dead. It's all about Metroidvania's place. Yes. I think I accidentally clicked out of there again. I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. But think about it this way. If we could use ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Why a desk lamp anyway? It's a good question. You had the same problem, Janie? Now, did you ever get sick trying to play games in the car? I usually never get car sick, but I do a little bit if I'm trying to play a game and I'm a passenger in a vehicle. That sucks. Let's see, the only consoles you ever had, Diddy, was the DS systems, and your first one because your friend gave you her extra. Oh, that's nice of her. Nice. I know I've had friends that had a DS, but never had one on my own. Full immersion by playing Game Boy Advance games in a dark room so you can't see anything. I remember my original Game Boy. I never had the stuff for it, but the old fat chunky brick, you could have a magnifying glass on the front, you could have like a little worm light to light it up, and like speakers on the side of it. You could have this giant monstrosity in front of you. It's kind of awesome, but it was no longer portable. It was like you're holding a huge console. See, I'm not really sure myself, to be honest, so he doesn't know why he's a lamp. But in any case, it seems we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses. You're kidding. You only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. So there's really no escaping my own death. I mean, unless you find a bunch of recent corpses, you can keep rewinding time. In the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently, there's nothing I can do to change that. But just the same, I still want to know. Yeah, this game has some good music. See that lamp? Look, I said that too, Grilled Tomato. The first thing I thought was like, oh, it's a Pixar lamp. And the worst part, Janie, is the headaches when you were trying to play and drive. I'm terrified of throwing up if that happened. It would be worse. Oh no. Hey, welcome back, Nate. Your dog needed a lift down the stairs and then back up and then back down. Oh, do you have an older pup, Nate? Is it having like back issues where it doesn't go up and down the stairs on its own? Or is it just a, you know, very spoiled dog? I want to know my story, the lost story of my fate, right up until the end of my death. And until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? Nate the dog elevator, or it's stairs, so escalator, right? Very well, I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death, as well you should. I will, but let's see. How should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. The first step? That's easy. You start with her. We don't even know if that guy with the gun killed us. He probably did. You would stand around one of the poles on the subway to watch it? That's funny. Oh, 16 years old, so he's getting blind. Yeah, that's good. That's good that he's still doing well, though. That's an old dog. That's awesome, Nate. Okay, so the person who witnessed your death, she would have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right. And not only that, she might even know who I am. She sneezed a couple times, Kath. I think you'll hear another one soon. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing here tonight in a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer. That's right, never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? You'll know soon enough when you regain your memory. You know, my dog, not any of my current dogs, but my previous dog that was always at my parents' house, her name was Precious, my Precious. And one time, I think what happened is she was running around the backyard, and they used to dig a lot of holes, right? And I think she had slipped and fell in a hole and like messed up her back or something like that, because all of a sudden one day, she couldn't use her hind legs. And she was, I don't know, she was probably like 10 years old, 10, 11, not super old, but all of a sudden she just couldn't. Hey, Alex, how's it going? Thank you so much for the lurk, dude. All of a sudden she couldn't use her back legs. And we were really worried about her. We took her to the vet. They did some scans. They couldn't see anything. They thought it was like a weird, like spinal cord problem. And there wasn't really much they could do for her. At least nothing that would have good results. Like they're like, we can mess around, but like, it's probably not gonna have any positive outcome, you know? So we didn't want to put her down, but she was miserable. But we helped her as much as we could, gave her some time, and eventually she started to move her back legs a little bit. And then we kind of physical therapied her for a while, and eventually she got to about like 90%. She was never 100% like she was before, but she got to where she could move around just fine. She could do stairs and things like that. It was awesome. Oh, and Nate, he's blind and deaf, so if he gets lost, we have to clap in front of his face and lead him that way. Oh, poor puppy. It's sometimes difficult, but he's a sweet and happy boy, so we make it work. I mean, honestly, it's like, that's what you want when you're old. Have somebody to take care of you, you know? That's awesome. Oh, and Phantasma, you once picked up your dog from boarding. He was so happy to see me, he held his breath and passed out. He fell over like a tree. That's sad, but like super cute, Phantasma. I like that. Let's see, I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. That's a very good idea. Touch the, looks like a book icon to view a record of what you've learned, and be sure to check it now and again. Memories aren't always the most reliable things after all. Oh, and something happened to your cat like that too, Janie? Oh, a blood clot. Oh no. That, I mean, they're family members, you know? It's like having a kid. So yeah, to have any of your pets go through something traumatic like that, oh, it's heartbreaking. They don't deserve it. Titty dogs are pure of heart, but dumb of ass. I like that. Huskies are really cool, Raoul, but man, they have so much energy. You gotta be prepared for that. All right then, I wish you good luck. Do we no longer have our lamp buddy? Okay, so we're still in this. Let's, I'm thinking we need to get over there to talk to her. I better not let her out of my sight. And besides, I'm not the kind of guy who can just let a woman sit sneezing in the cold rain. I think I'll try to move closer. So do we have to try to, like, warm her up as a ghost? Aww. Was it a bigger dog, Nate? I imagine it was like a bigger dog that had like a really massive tail. Okay, so let's try to do a ghost trick on this that might get us down that way. Oh, it's not gonna turn the right wheel. Okay. Well, what can we do with this then? There we go. That works. Just kind of turning the handlebars. Umbrella. That's what she needs. She needs an umbrella, guys. Oh my gosh. I tried to hit what used to be the quick save button, and I think I done screwed up, guys. It says, welcome to your desktop menu. The emulator's doing something weird. Give me a second. Okay, no, I think the game's okay. I just didn't want to bring up that menu. See, how do I get it full screen again? The game's still playing. We haven't lost it. That scared me for a second. I'm wondering though, how am I going to save it? The option that I was going to do to save it didn't work. I'm not quite sure how I would do that. Let me try closing out of this menu. Okay, if I click on here, let me see if it comes back up. Oh, here we go. Okay, I did a manual save slot from the menu here. Now it should come back. We got this, guys. We got this. Can I get some milk for 1 second without you shitting the bed? We're okay. We're okay. We got it. I'm using the same program I used to emulate the PS1 version of Resident Evil. Or no, the GameCube version. So I thought I could hit the same button to do a quick save. No, apparently not. It did something completely different. But it didn't break the game. Okay, so we are on the umbrella right now. So the girl is like down in the rain sneezing. We're trying to help her out. I think we just need to open up the umbrella. There's the sneeze. What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself. It started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself. Oh my goodness! Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers. No, you don't. Big iron ball. Oh, you're working on your Animal Crossing Rose Nursery. Nice. Yeah, we don't know what's going on with the girl yet. Except that she's the key to all of our questions. Raul, the new objective of the game is to be that girl's boyfriend. As a ghost, even? Something about, like, the graphics I find very charming. It's not quite pixel art, but it just looks cool like that, you know? It's a kitty! So now I'm confused. I thought our corpse was up there with our butt sticking in the air. How do we get down here? But seriously, what in the world happened? What's this? Some kind of note? I want to see that note. I wonder what I wrote in it. Hopefully it's not just a shopping list or something. Yeah, that wouldn't help. Should I check it out? Can we ghost ourselves into the note? We absolutely can. Bring back the kitten. I bet we haven't seen the last of that kitten. Ooh, Raul, what's my favorite game of all time? I don't think I could ever answer that. There's just so many games that have been like huge influences just in my, I don't know, all the games that I've ever played. It depends on what kind of game I'm in the mood for, things like that. Some games I love for the story, some games I love just for the gameplay. As far as like a game I've spent more time with, we know it's Harvester. As far as like a game I probably spent the most time with, it'd probably have to be like an MMO. But like, to me, those games don't really have great gameplay. They're just addicting and they're fun to play with your friends. Ooh, favorite console. For like retro consoles, I would say Super Nintendo is my favorite. That's just like the perfect blend for me for that pixel art style graphics. It's great graphics, great sound. For more modern consoles, what have I played the most on modern? Probably PlayStation 2. I think PlayStation 2 had just such a fantastic list of games. Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, eh? No, I don't remember writing it, but even more importantly, how about you, Ro? What's your favorite game or system? Did we get to read the note? What happened? I didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you've realized where this telephone call is coming from. Is that us? Resident Evil 4 is your favorite game of all time? Good choice. Good choice. Such a good game. Do you want them to remake it, or are you against them remaking it? And we and I talked about this before, but I forget what you would have said. Huh. How would I know that? Did you play Resident Evil 4 on PS2? Oh, and Phantasma, your favorite game, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That is a black spot in my gaming career, Phantasma. I have never played the Old Republic, and I love BioWare. I love the Mass Effect games. I love the Dragon Age games. I definitely need to play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And for Janie, Witcher 3 and Fallout 4, both very solid games. Witcher 3 in particular, I really liked. How would I know that? Oops. Keep clicking outside the game, don't I? Think back. Before you helped her avert fate, didn't a telephone call come in around this time too? It did. Oh yeah. And he picked up, and he said it was done, right? So I think this is his boss. Yeah, it's done. I'm on my way. And that's the thing too. I mean, I can see why people would prefer Code Veronica being remade before Resident Evil 4, but at the same time, if they do it well, who cares? It's still going to be a great game, right? and Phantasma, the KOTOR games are your first games ever, so they hold a very special place for me. I love the novels too. Never read those too. Unfortunately, Grilled Tomatoes, today is a normal stream. Last week was the long one, so we'll have to wait until next week for the long one. Bummer, I know. That phone call. Exactly. In other words, at this very moment, on the other end of the telephone line, is the culprit who ordered your murder, because he didn't know anything, right? What? I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, it'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. Oh, he'll tell me. Ooh, can we travel through the phone lines? Okay, so we're gonna transfer into here. And then I saw him. Right there, on the other end of the line, I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. That's some nose. Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Yes. 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. And those are crazy eyebrows. Trace complete. Oh, cool. So that's him, eh? The man who stole my life. That's right. So what do you think? Would you like to go see him? You better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there is one way we can move from place to place over great distances. And that would be... the dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Sweet, I thought so. This game is extremely racist against blue people. Blue people, rise up. How about the rest of you guys? Do you have a... if you could narrow it down to one game, could you say this is my favorite game of all time? I want to say probably my most influential game I've ever played, that it hit me at the right time in my life where I obsessed over it, I played it a ton, I customized it, and it was my first, like, one of my first multiplayer games, like, that was linked up between different machines, was the original Doom. Doom was amazing at the time. It was ridiculous. Majora's Mask, also a good choice. I need to beat that game. Say what? I've done all I can do to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me? I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come to ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning, I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. So wait, is this Lamp Ghost? Did they also die today? And they've already learned all this before we did? Let's see. Ooh, there were blue people who lived in Kentucky that I think suffered a rare genetic disease mutation. I never heard that, Phantasma. So they were like literal Smurfs, but like full-size people. Oh, your number one of all time is Final Fantasy VII. Also, fantastic choice, Tashe. First game I ever purchased on my own, first game I ever 100% completed, and part of an entire franchise that I love. It's so weird to call Final Fantasy a franchise. I know it is, but like, there's only a couple cases where there's any relation between the games, you know? There's like, what, 7 and then a couple spin-offs, and there's 13 and 13-2, and 10 and 10-2, I guess, but the rest of them are like all separate. I need to pursue my own mystery, find out the truth about myself. Did it again. Gotta be careful where I move the mouse. That's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same? This desk lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Now then, from that call a moment ago, you now have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is all up to you. Oh, do we get a bunch of telephone numbers to go from place to place? Let's see, there are 3 Final Fantasy 13 games. One of them is basically a Majora's Mask ripoff. I never played any of the Final Fantasy 13 games. Actually, I think that's the only Final Fantasy game besides the 16-bit and 8-bit versions that I've never played. It does, doesn't it, Raoul? There's that, like, dramatic pause right then. Oh, we got a new phone number. Junkyard and whatever Sis1729 is. This is kind of a cool system. Okay, so now that I have this, I just click on it to get to go. I appreciate that the entire game is mouse-based. That makes this so much easier than I thought it was going to be. And so the story of the search for myself begins. A story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning, I will cease to exist. And I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. Some music. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? And what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? I could probably give you guys a good list of my top 20 games. Hey, we can save it in here too. Nice. See how this works. Heck yes, we're going to continue playing. But yeah, there's so many on that list that I have a hard time making a number one. Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, Final Fantasy VII would be in there. Who am I? Why was I killed? The one who is sure to know the answers to those questions is the man who ordered my murder. Warcraft 2 would be up there. At the other end of the phone line is the very man who had killed me. Our meeting, it's all so sudden. I'm not sure I'm really prepared for what's to come. For a second I thought that was Heihachi. Yes. What if what I read in this file is true? This woman could be quite a bedeviling bit of trouble for us. She needs to be erased tonight. Confound that nearsighted Jigo. His skills are as feeble as his eyesight. Not to worry, sir. I have already taken the next step, sir. I love the animation. Yes. But I say, the last thing I expected was to talk to the target herself. Even if it was only over the telephone. I must admit, my good man, it put me in quite a tizzy there for a moment. What is this place? These oddly luxurious furnishings, this oddly refined music, and that odd little machine. I've never seen a room like this before. But one thing's for sure, those people are assassins. And what's more, that redheaded woman is another of their targets. Those eyebrows make me agree with Raoul. It's, you know, that's one thing I will say though. It's not that I'm jaded or anything in gaming, but I think it's harder for a game for me to feel like it's jumped into my top 10 or top 20 or whatever very easily, you know? It's like after you've played so many games, you kind of like have all these fond memories of games you played in the past. It's hard for other games to inch their way in there. I'm trying to think, Witcher 3 might be one of the most recent games that I would probably put in my top 20. Probably, what is it called? The Last of Us I might put in there too. I know, nostalgia goggles, they're a thing. Absolutely. Oh, you defeated your first horde in Days Gone. Those looked intense, Phantasma. It took me 4 game days. I took them out via stealth. I have no courage. You didn't just run around like a psychopath blowing them up? That file the old man has, maybe it'll give me some information on my redhead. On your redhead. Trick time. Okay, where are we? Okay, we're in the phone. So we can transfer to the file. And we can read his thoughts. Yes. How much longer, my good man? We are charging up our backup power, sir. The process should be complete in about 30 minutes, sir. Yes. But confound that Jigo, I say. Every year, his reliable range gets shorter and shorter. He'll set coal in his next pay envelope. Or he'll get coal in his next pay envelope. Confound it. Do you guys think he's dead? This Jigo? Or is it like a cartoony kind of thing where he's fine? Skyrim's also really good, Nate. I want to play more of that in VR. It was pretty intense in VR. You did not. I used so many crossbow arrows. So is that like a quiet kill where they don't all come after you? Or might I suggest glasses in his envelope, sir? That would make sense. So I'm trying to do a trick on the envelope. It seems this file contains information about that redhead, but I can't read it when it's closed. There we go. Great Scott, did you see that? The file, I say. The file reared up and snapped at me, my good man. Nearly bit my head off. Not to worry, sir. I've already seen to it that the target, Miss Lin, is no longer a threat, sir. Bah, that's not what I'm talking about, man. Lin, eh? So that's her name, is it? I mean, it should have killed him, did he? But you saw it when, I mean, this game's probably rated E for everyone or something, but when it rolled away, he was like Looney Tunes smushed on it. You can't kill a Looney Tune. Well, maybe they've died in this. I don't know. I haven't watched enough of them recently. I hope they don't kill him off. Is it T for teen? Oh, well, maybe they did kill him. Maybe they did. Oh, it's like a one-shot kill Phantasma. Nice. Just pick them off one by one. But this file, it's like it's written in a foreign language. I can't read it at all. Might I suggest putting away the file and relaxing, sir? So it was in a foreign language. Rated F for respect. Nice hidden little thing up there. That's cool. What a crazy room this is. You have a very important job ahead of you tonight, sir. Okay, what's our thought? Darn. This is a pickle. The phone and I got put away very neatly. The only thing I've learned is the name Lin. This sure is a weird room. I traveled through the phone line to get here. But where exactly is here? And who exactly are these people? Okay, so now we're up here. Can I just do a trick right here? No. Okay, what is this thing? A lamp? I mean, I'm just gonna goof around and cause all kinds of tricks. Can't do it there. How about the chandelier here? Ah, it changes the screen. Well, that's cool. Egad, man! You trying to give me a case of the vapors? My apologies, sir, but I did not touch it, sir. It appears the equipment is still malfunctioning, sir. The way he jumps out, sir. The animation is great, isn't it? Infinitely regenerating grapes. Wouldn't that be awesome? You just buy one thing, one time, you put it in your fridge, and it just keeps regenerating itself. Ah, granted, technology is certainly a convenient thing, but our use of it is just plain off, confound it. Yes, in any case, I don't wish to see the face of this current target, my good man. As you wish, sir. In that case, might I suggest this, sir? I like how he has to smack it every time. Ah, that's us. Now we're gonna get some more information. Hey, that's... yes, Sissel. How you say that, Sissel? Cecil? If all goes well in our deal tonight, we'll have the power to change the world, sir. Yes, it's a very important night, indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes. And that is why we can't afford to trust that Sissel. No, we must be very careful. Are we Cecil? Sissel? Sissel. That must be my name. Oh, this guy reminds me of, is that Quercus alba? But I doubt anyone here will know what that is. I do not know. Of course I don't know. Oh, we're heading to sleep now. Kath got a pretty busy day for me. Kath, thank you so much for hanging out. Get some good sleep. You won't be missing maybe like a little more than an hour. I was gonna say this isn't a super long stream, so we won't be playing too long without you, but get some good sleep, and hopefully we'll see you on Saturday, which of course that'll be much earlier, easier to stay up for. Take care. Now that I hear it, it does sound familiar. A deal, eh? What could that be all about? What exactly was I up to, I wonder? Whack! We are completely prepared for tonight, sir. There's his infinite grapes again. Yes, now all we have to do is pluck the fruit of success. One thing is clear, these villains seem to know me. And another thing, there seems to be some kind of connection between me and this Lynn. Why else would our names both come up here like this? Okay, so we can do the trick there to switch the screen. It's just another lamp over here. Probably can't do anything. Oh, we can't reach that way. Actually, from here, I can't get down at all. So let's try... I think we already tried to do a trick here and it didn't work. Yeah. It's like when I try to go down right here, look, it lights up. Almost like I can reach it. But it's not quite doing it. I think this is the only thing I can operate. Just to freak him out again. Where is your head, man? I told you I don't wish to see this face. My apologies, sir. It appears to be another malfunction, sir. Well, get it fixed, man. Unless you want to see me malfunction. Certainly, sir. These guys murdered me and now they're targeting the redhead. What kind of connection do we have with each other? Spinning this painting around makes the old man's head spin, but that's about it. I've got to find the right timing and get beyond this projector. Oh, I didn't even think about that. As I'm moving it, I guess I could pause it and do something else. What I need tonight is a way to flip this situation around. Okay, so when I do a trick, I'm gonna hover over the ghost thing. There we go. Now we've possessed the fruit. Okay, so they say the same things again. Okay, so now we're the fruit. Can we do anything with this? I say, this room is giving me the heebie-jeebies, my good man. What with the paintings spinning around and like that, it's enough to give a man the jitters. My apologies, sir. The room was just completed recently, sir. We are still trying to iron out the kinks, sir. What does that remind me of? He keeps saying sir. That was the council, right? All those, like, kind of the guys with the masks, the butlers? Yes, well, I just hope that's all it is. I mean, egad, man. How am I supposed to relax and enjoy my grapes? Oh, I can't actually, do anything cool with the grapes. There we go. We can make it here, though. Oh, the council. There we go. There's like a trapdoor. No more grapes for you. It's a miserable state of affairs when I can be even startled by a telephone that doesn't even ring. Is she calling him back? It's even more pathetic to be startled by the same telephone twice. Bah. Sir. The problem must be solved, sir. The Miss Lynn problem, sir. What? Lynn? Yes. You did mention taking the next step a moment ago, didn't you, my good man? Yes, sir. I sent One Step Ahead Tango to her apartment, sir. Wait, what? One Step Ahead Tango? Is that another character? I prefer Daddy to Sir. I prefer Sir, for sure. Janie, you got distracted by blowing bubbles at your sister? Oh, she's listening to some Little Mermaid songs. Oh, that's cute. Like, do you guys just have the soundtrack, or was she just watching the movie in the background? That telephone call must be him reporting in, sir. Very good, very good. Lynn is in danger again. So now we probably want to get into the telephone, right? So we can track the other killer. This is one step ahead, Tango. I'm at the target's apartment now. And out with it, man. Have you taken care of her? No, she isn't back yet. What? It only stands to reason. If the target got here first, they wouldn't call me one step Tango ahead, would they? Or one step ahead, sorry. Oh, there's a Disney family sing-along going on right now, and she's at the parents watching. Oh, cool. Is this something that you can watch on, like, Disney Plus or something? Yeah, one step Tango ahead. Whoops. Ooh, Graze the Skies Bongo. I like that name too, Blaze. Imagine, what if you were actually close? Oh, it's on ABC. I don't get it, but in any case, man, once you've taken care of her, then you'll promote me to the head of the Hitman division. Ah, no, man. Now you're getting one step ahead of me. We can discuss my salary later. Right, Scott. Now you're even getting one step ahead of last one step ahead. I'll get back to my job now, sir. Confound it. You're even hanging up one step ahead. Oh, no. So now I can't go through that phone number? Oh, I guess we stole the phone number. There we go. So we have a new option. What did he say, sir? He asked me to raise his salary. What will you do, sir? Maybe I'll give him some of nearsighted Django's pay. Or Jigo, sorry. Not Django. Although, Django would have been funnier, because then you have a Django and then a Tango. Tingo, Tango, Bongo. Well, I mean, laundry services, they're taking out the trash, aren't they? If I can't lose her. She's my only lead if I ever hope to solve this mystery of me. So I haven't actually looked at this yet. I wonder what information's actually here. Oh, we can, like, kind of look at our background. I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. My name is Sissel, and there's a connection between me and Lynn, who witnessed my death. I was apparently trying to make a deal with a mysterious old man tonight. A woman who was at the scene of my death, her name is Lynn. She's already been killed once by the hitman, and I saved her with my powers of the dead. And then Ray of Light. He calls himself Ray. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the power of the dead. He wants me to find out the truth of the mysterious things happening in this town tonight. And then Hunter in the Dark. He calls himself Nearsighted Jigo. He's a sniper who carries a golden shotgun. Somebody apparently ordered him to kill the detective Lynn and me. Wait, Lynn's a detective? Did we know that? Well, I was trying to think of an analogy to laundry services, but trash didn't really work out. Yeah, sorry, all this stuff is at the top. Yeah, so that thing will match up with that description. So, but now he's gone due to an unfortunate accident, so he might have actually died. Yeah, sniper with a shotgun because he's nearsighted. It's kind of funny. I like it. Eyebrowed villain. Nice. He's probably the culprit behind my death, and Lynn's death too, but his motives are unknown. Apparently, he's planning to carry out a deal with me tonight, but I don't know the details. Masked Muscle Man. He appears to be the old man's servant. He operates the machines in a strange room expertly. And then the other hitman. He's a hitman who, on the old man's orders, is targeting Lynn. His name is One Step Ahead Tango. His nearsighted Jigo's rival. Oh, he arrived at Lynn's apartment early and is now waiting for his prey to come home. Okay, so that's all the people. Then there's our phone book. I guess we have information on the places too. The place where I lost my life, the junkyard. It appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town. Here I met Ray, who taught me about my powers, and Lynn, who might have information about my death. And then there's Lynn's apartment, which we haven't been to yet. Lynn's home. A hitman is waiting here, sent by the mysterious old man. And then the luxurious parlor. A mysterious room. The mysterious old man who stole my life and his equally mysterious underlings are hanging out here. The room appears to be equipped with many mysterious devices. Doesn't quite have the same ring as Sniper. Imagine anti-shotgun blaze. Okay, that's all of that. Okay, I think that's all we can do here. Okay, so we're in the phone book right now. I guess now is probably as good a time as any to go to the next place, right? So we need to go here. Phone book. How do I actually dial it? I thought there was supposed to be... Oh, wait. I have to do trick on the phone. There we go. So, Lynn's apartment. Let's go here. That's a cool animation. I like that. Traveling through the phone lines. For a second, it looked like we went right up his butt, but that's because he was covering the phone. The telephone line guided me to Lynn's apartment. Fortunately, Lynn isn't here yet, but unfortunately, the hitman is. And there are a couple of other unfortunate little developments waiting for me, it seems. Is it Christmas time? It looks like there's an unlucky lady here tonight. It's like a little sister, maybe? And an even unluckier little doggy, or a roommate, maybe. What happened to the doggy? The poor, brave little warrior. He must have been trying to defend his mistress. He's not dead, right? If Lynn came home now, I have to do something about the situation and fast. I'm gonna assume that he drugged the dog, right? He had to have drugged the dog. Okay, where am I? I'm still on the phone, okay. There's a folding umbrella. Oh, we can hear what he's saying. That nearsighted Jigo is really losing his touch. He looked like the title of the head of the Hitman division will soon be mine. A pro never takes his eyes off his prey. That's the secret to getting promoted. What is this fool mumbling about, sitting there stuffing his face with donuts? But never mind that, I'd better rescue that poor little lady. And that poor little doggy too, of course. Okay, so that makes me think the dog's not dead. Right, Janie? Kill him and his whole family. I guess they're donuts, not onion rings. Oh yeah, so I have this umbrella. Let's try to do this. It's kind of a distraction. Okay, so we can use that to kind of get his attention. I just realized at the very top of the screen, it also tells us what the action is going to do. Okay, well, let's open up the drawer. I don't even think he noticed that. Aw, Phantasma, this little dog reminds me of your littlest dog. What kind of dog is your littlest dog, Phantasma? So apparently we can possess the dog. What's this gonna do? We will communicate with the puppy. Huh? Where am I? And more to the point, who am I? Who am I? Are you talking to me? Of course, do you see anybody else around here? If I remember right, the dead don't have voices. Their thoughts reach the other person directly. I guess that explains why this dog is talking to me right now. This is your mistress's apartment, and you are presumably the little doggy who died here? Died? So I'm dead, huh? They did kill the dog. Oh, two French bulldogs. One is 36 pounds and the other one is 25. That's so cute. French bulldogs are super cute. Actually, your smaller one is about the size of our biggest dog, Gus. He's between 25 and 30 pounds. It's been a while since we got him weighed. From dog drugging fun to dog killing fun. Well, you see, Blaze, though, now that we have this dog, we can travel back in time 4 minutes and stop the dog from getting killed. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. If that doesn't happen, I'll be very upset. Let's see. The dead lose their memories. They even forget what they look like. And so that's what this blue flame shape is all about. Oh. If you don't save the dog, I'm upsetting. What if that's just the game, Janie? What if there's nothing I can do to save the dog? Oh, look at that. There's no time to lose. Miss Camilla. My Miss Camilla is in trouble. Is that the girl tied up? You mean you remember? You know who you are? That's right. I'm Sissel. Nice to meet you. Sissel. That's cool. True, Janie. I don't notice that I'm not subbed. You got nothing, Janie. You got nothing. I guess you could unfollow. You could unfollow. I'm a Pomeranian. Aw. Well, I guess now I know it's possible for the dead to regain their memories. Thanks to this little doggy. My Miss Camilla. Miss Camilla. My Miss Camilla is in trouble, and I vowed to devote my life to her and protecting her. Aw. But I died before I could rescue her. How can I let her down like this? So you're more worried about your mistress's safety than your own death, eh? I like your moxie, little doggy. Looks like it's time to go back 4 minutes before this little guy's death. Time to save his life. There we go. Were Pomeranians guard dogs? I mean, they're great yappers, from what I know. They're very, like, barky dogs, but I mean, what's it gonna do to, like, a full-grown adult intruder? Oh, poor grilled tomato. Imagine actually having a dog. You'll get one soon. Well, not soon, grilled tomato, but you'll get one if you want one. Dogs are awesome. And cats. Just animals in general. They probably are pretty expensive, to be honest. It's kind of a designer dog now, isn't it? New info has been added. Can you guys guess which of our dogs was the most expensive? We got, well, if you know the history, you'll know which one was the least expensive, but 2 of our dogs we got from breeders, and one of them was a rescue. Yeah, what were they guarding against? Toddlers? Even that might have a hard time. We got 2 votes for Gus. Did all dogs are created equal? True. Oh, it's based off of the director's actual dog. That's pretty cool. Let's see. First of all, I'd better see what I can find out about your death, little guy. Excuse me, but where exactly are we? Huh? You followed me? I followed you. You brought me with you, or one or the other. Looks like the dead can move around together. This is the land of 4 minutes before your death. Really? We're really here? So that means you're going to save Miss Camilla, doesn't it? Aren't you even surprised? I mean, we just traveled through time, and not especially. But yeah, so actually Jesse was the more expensive pup. I actually would have expected Gus too. And he wasn't like cheap or anything, but I think because Jesse's like such a tiny dog and healthy, you know, like it seems like when you get those really small designer kind of dogs, like toy breeds, they get more and more pricey. The dogs are smart. Very true. Always the number 4 Japanese superstition. That's why there's 4 temples in Majora's Mask. I had no idea. I mean, Miss Camilla can walk around on 2 legs, but I can't do that. So if she can do that, then it's not so strange that you can walk backwards through time. Oh, it makes sense. I have 2 legs, so why isn't time travel a thing? So that's your mind, how your mind works, eh? I guess that's reasonable enough. Oh, and Chinese. Oh, crazy. I guess for Americans, 13 would be like an unlucky number. Usually you don't think about it, but Every once in a while you hear people talk about that superstition. Come on, let's get started. Okay, first we watch your last 4 minutes unfold. Then we can use what we learned to save Camilla. Oh gosh, you're gonna have to watch this dog get killed. Early warning, guys, you may want to cover your eyes if you don't want to see a puppy getting, I don't know what happens to him. Maybe he gets shot. Just like when I saved Lynn at the junkyard. If we watch closely, we ought to be able to get a few leads. Keep your eyes open. Of course, leave it to me to sniff out a few clues. The dog is awesome. Oh, and I know Frenchies are really expensive too, Phantasma. Oof. English Bulldogs, those are also very pricey ones. So she turns on the TV. The dog freaks out. Is that a neighbor? Shut that mud up! Yeah, it's a neighbor. No, Missel, you're not supposed to bark. The lady next door is crabbier than ever tonight. If it barks again, I'll knock this wall down. Her huge glass of wine. You don't want her to knock the wall down, do you, boy? Why do you like to bark so much anyway? You sure are cute, but just don't get us killed, okay? I'm gonna say that's more like Georgie. Georgie's definitely the barkiest of all of our dogs. Oh, that makes sense. Funny thing. So Chinese, Japanese, and Korean have similar word origins. This is the land of pink and purple hair, I guess. Anime, right? And Pomeranians score a 3 out of 5 according to AKC for their ability to be guard dogs. Phantasma, what is the rating of a Scottish Terrier to be a guard dog? I think Gus would be a good guard dog. He bit me once, not aggressively. He wasn't coming after me, but he bit me, and oh my gosh, did that do some damage. Don't mess with Gus. Now, Diddy, Georgie will growl on my lap, but just from noises in the house and stuff, Georgie will bark incessantly. Oh, I know, Taj. Isn't that crazy? You can spend a ton of money on an animal, you hope to God that it's healthy, and then it ends up having all kinds of health problems, right? Darn, I really wanted to watch TV too. Hey, I know, I'll listen to music. Or watch TV with headphones. Oh, look how happy that dog is. Oops. Whew, that was close. Never store your headphones right above a fish tank. Come on. I'm in the mood for donuts tonight. Why do you have a bowl of donuts? Just eating donuts like chips. There's a rat. Goes the dog again. You don't have a bowl of donuts? I'll knock this wall down. And now she can't even hear the dog barking, which, come on, how loud would your music be for that? Oh crap, here he comes. Aw, puppy's so happy. I really don't like when jobs outside the original scope crop up. I have to put it down as a separate charge, and accounting never likes that. But I guess it can't be helped. Sorry, kid. Oh, thank goodness they didn't show it. That fade to white helped a lot. Oh, Phantasma, dang. One Frenchie has allergies and the other one has seizures. That's so scary. Excellent watchdogs. I kind of thought they would be. I know poodles are very smart, but I think Gus is definitely our best watchdog, and guard dog in general. He doesn't seem like a huge dog. He's thick though. And if he was to like try to bite you, he would probably just rip out your Achilles tendon and yeah, I mean, game over, man. Yeah, those are some sick headphones. Good noise canceling. So that's the whole dramatic story of what happened 4 minutes before you died. Wow, look at that. I'm dead. I'm kind of shocked to tell the truth. Okay, let's get started on saving her. but let's see. How are we going to do this? It seems to me the easiest way for you to take a big bite out of that man's leg. Oh, I don't think I could do that. Whenever somebody I don't like or don't know comes around, all I want to say to them is, welcome. I can't help it. Terrible guide dog. That's why it's 3 out of 5. She's listening to some fire. Someone firing a rifle 3 feet away from her dog, and she doesn't hear anything. I'm guessing it's silenced, Tajay, otherwise that'd be a terrible assassin. Oh, the legs up thing is what my dog did when I picked him up from the dog boarding. You mean like rolled on its back when it passed out, Phantasma? Oh, I don't think she could do that. Do you notice her putting those red things on her head? Red things? Oh, you mean the headphones. Whenever she puts those red things on, that's it. I can call her name until my throat is sore, but she never hears me. To be perfectly honest, I hate those red things. That's kind of funny. You're right. Just without the bullet in the chest, right, Phantasma? That's true. It makes it quieter, but I mean, with headphones, maybe you wouldn't hear a silenced shot. With those headphones on, our little lady doesn't even hear the sound of the intruder's gun. So maybe our first lead, maybe that's our first lead. Now we have to do something about that. Maybe we can dump the headphones in the water. Oh, is the dog an Ace Attorney? Wait, is Missile actually a dog in Ace Attorney as well, and it's the same kind of dog? Our vet converted for $250. Aha, so now if I move this umbrella, it might knock the headphones in. Let's try this. Yippee, I found the remote. Oh, so close. You almost knocked those red things down. Hey, I think you're onto something there. If we drop them in the fish tank, Camilla won't be able to use them anymore. But if we drop them in the fish tank, Camilla will get a scolding from Miss Lynn. All you have to do is pretend it was your fault. That's the way of an honorable warrior. Pretend it's your fault? Okay, but you've obviously never seen Miss Lynn when she gets mad. How am I gonna knock these down? Shut that mud up. Hold on. Oh, so close. You almost knocked him down. Okay, so I think I'm not doing the right thing. Oh, Grilled Tomato, what is this game about? So, we're a ghost. We're dead. We don't know how we died, why we died, or who we are, really. We're kind of learning everything, but we're using our ghost form to kind of go around different places and try to find out who killed us and why they did. Oh, thank you, Blaze. You did the same thing. Yeah, and we have a time limit, so I gotta stay in ghost mode as much as I can. We already read all this part. Oh, and Ace Attorney is a Shiba. Okay. Also a really cool looking dog. How are we gonna knock those in there, guys? Let's see what's in here again. That's funny. What's wrong? This telephone doesn't seem to be working right now. Usually the telephone line glows red, but it's dark right now. Looks like I can't use the telephone lines in the 4 minutes before death world. That makes sense. I thought maybe I had to teleport over here a little bit, but that's not the case. Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to get knocked down. I have a feeling we can't do the headphones. We already heard this part. She says, you don't want her to knock the door down. Why do you bark so much anyway? Oh, that's right. I can look around a little bit. That's true. Although from where the points of interest are, I can't actually go there, but we can look at it. Let's do that in Ghost World. Oh, I can't. Wham! There, I hit her. Ow! Why is it acting up all of a sudden? I don't really like getting smacked by doors, especially in my own house. It's like the door is a bad dog biting the hand that feeds it. Although with Missel, it's more nibbling at the tip of my nose than my hand. Ah, that didn't work. Oh. Maybe I could have done it when she was holding it. John abuses little girl. Read all about it. See, I wish I could like rewind just a few minutes, you know? Okay, so we knock that down. That brings the rat. What happens if I move the tray? Ah, we can move the tray away. Wait, what does this do? Oh, that restarts the whole thing. What I'd like to do is maybe just go back a little bit, but let's let it play out. I might learn some more. That might not actually be the solution. I knew we could restart from the beginning, but I just want to restart 3 seconds ago. Okay, now that we're over here, let's see how we can interact. Man, that lady's going crazy. Unbelievable. She can't even hear any of this commotion. It's all because of those red things on her head. I guess we'll have to do something about those headphones. Changing the little lady's fate is no easy task, apparently. I guess I better turn off the star ornament. We don't want the lady next door pounding down the whole apartment building. Actually, we do. That would help. What is that over there? Oh, it's going faster. It's going faster. Okay, now I'm curious what this is. A latch. Okay, what just dropped down? Something just fell, and quite dramatically too. It was a wooden box, kind of heavy. I wonder what it was doing up there. I'm just glad it didn't fall on Miss Camilla's head. Me too. We don't need to add another to the number of ghosts around here. Uh-oh. I think I might have run out of time. Oh no! I didn't mean to click trick again. This thing is hard to get just in the right time, you know? It's moving really fast. There we go. Right now I'm pretty much just like trying to see what I can even interact with. Go back, go back. Well, I mean, even if she dies, then I still have time to redo it, right? Like it just forces me back, I'm guessing? Or does it do a game over? That might be a good question, because we never actually failed. I might wait for Diddy's input on this. I don't know what happens. Ooh, you found a pizza place today, and it's so good. I have eaten an entire 16-inch pizza this afternoon. That sounds delicious, Janie. So you found a new pizza place with all the stuff going on? That's awesome. Blazes me internally watching, knowing how to solve all of these. It's got to be super frustrating watching me just like screw up everything, and you know, like it's like right there. Oh, there you go. There you go. DoorDash, yeah. Oh, you can see how things play out or not, you decide. Since we're so far away, I think we'll reset it. I just don't want it to like restart the whole game and to my last save, you know, because that was a while ago. Ah, thinner and cheaper. Nice. Cheaper is very important. Okay, so we can't get over there until she moves the donuts. So I still think that they gave us that hint about the headphones. That's got to be the most important thing, right? I think we have to kind of wait for it. I'm thinking when she was holding it, that's when I can smack it out of her hands. So what we should do is actually retract it, and we just have to wait, I think. I'm getting vague flashbacks of that game Night Trap. Have you guys ever played Night Trap? I streamed it like a year ago, maybe a little bit less than a year ago. God, that game was hard. But a lot of times you're just watching a video play out, and you have to wait for the exact time to interact to cause something to happen. In that game, you were like trapping vampires or something. It was weird. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for her to have it. There we go, right now. Bam! Nice. Man, I was so close last time. Oh no, darn. How did I manage to do that? Lynn just bought me those headphones too. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? All I heard is Missile saying, you. Darn, now I can't even listen to music either. I think the gods are playing tricks on me tonight. That sounds good. Tony's Giant Pizzeria and Grill. We don't know how they're related yet, no. Property damage. Forgive me, Miss Camilla. I'm only doing it to save you. So what? You think you're going to be one of those gods, eh? Huh? No, never mind. The important thing is we managed to change the situation. That's true. At least now we can use the little lady's ears to help us. What would be cool is if it, the next time that we have to roll back, you know, if it went to that spot right there where it said fate changed. Okay, let's move this guy. Where'd the donuts go? Oh, I can't actually control right here. 28 inches. Holy crap. Now I'm going to knock over one of these donuts. I'm not sure what it's going to do on that side. Oh, there's a rat from that side, too. I wonder, do you think I have to do something with a rat? Oh, it does go back to the fate change. That would be perfect, because I think that's kind of like a checkpoint, you know? Honestly, I'm just missing them, Blaze. It's not totally intentional. I can't quite reach this, though. Oh, wait, if I drop this thing, is it going to land on her head? I think we need to wait until... Okay, John Stock's better. That's what I'm used to, guys. You don't try to flatter me. It's just weird. So this thing right here, I gotta wait for that assassin to come in to drop that on his head. So there's no reason to do it now. Oh, can you get to the lamp from the Santa? I don't think so. It's a little too far away. Missile, if you bark like that, the lady next door is gonna start howling. If you keep this up, that wall is gonna come down on our heads before we know it. But you'll protect me if anything bad happens, right, Missile? Of course I will. That's quite a big promise for a little fellow. Poor little guy's up against some formidable opponents. The man in black and the woman in purple. I actually didn't mean to do that. So we'll wait for that to go back down. Why do you always give your mistress so much trouble? Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behavior. But when that little guy starts squeaking, it gets me all in an uproar. And when I bark, Miss Camilla always comes over and gives me a nice hug. We might be able to take advantage of that piece of information. Huh? How? Whenever the donut falls, the rat shows up to check it out. And then you go and bark at the rat. And then our little lady comes to quiet you down. Yes, that's just the way things work, I'm afraid. So, in other words, the donut can be the bait that will lead the little lady to wherever we want. That's a cool idea. Oh, I guess I have to hit trick again to slow it down. Here I was waiting for it. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. I meant to do ghost. You worked on Resident Evil 2? That's pretty cool. I did see a Capcom logo when we started this game up. That's right. Okay, so we knock off one of these. Oh, there's no more donut there. Huh, I can't make another donut fall. What do we do now? Without the donut, the squeaky guy won't come out and I won't bark. It looks like only one donut will fall. But the donut's the only bait that will lead little lady where we want her. Maybe we should rethink our plan of attack. I wonder if that just means I can't do it until it's time. Oh, a ball just dropped. That's new. If you bark like that, how can anyone enjoy a pretty melody? And your poor mistress has to get up and quiet you down every time. Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behavior. Hey, look at that. One of the ornaments fell off the tree. I'm not interested in things like that. I graduated from playing with balls a long time ago. Do your guys' pets like balls? Jessie is obsessed with balls. Gus and Georgie, they don't really care about balls. Which is funny, we can't use like tennis balls. We have to have these really tiny tennis ball kind of things for Jessie. Because she can't fit a normal sized tennis ball in her mouth, obviously. Hey, you guys like playing with your pets' balls? Ginny, me! It's a joke that writes itself, Blaze. Oh, you should try graduating from needless barking, too. Sorry, that's one thing I could just never give up. Okay, where are we? We're in the ornament right now. I'm still not quite sure how we get over to that. Janie, get it? We get it. At least I got it. So what happens if I push this again? Will it go farther that direction? No, it goes back to where it came from. Okay. Where'd the donuts go? She must be near the donuts. I don't think when we dropped the donut that we could teleport into it, right? So I'm thinking that we... Oh, look at that though. The ball is, or ornament is right in front of this cabinet drawer. So that can probably knock it out of the way and push it back the other side of the room. I just got to figure out how to get around this thing. I can teleport into... Oh, there we go. I didn't think I could reach that before. Place. It's however you want to make that statement. Now I know how you think. Okay, so now we move that over there. Ah, the wholesomeness. Wow, you sent that thing flying. I like to tidy up by shoving eyesores under the sofa. Hey, how come you're looking at me when you say that? Hey, wait a minute. Under the sofa, eh? That might be the spot the hitman wouldn't look. Come to think of it, Miss Camilla climbs under the sofa all the time, trying to catch me. You're a naughty little doggy, aren't you? So, my new plan is to hide the little lady under the sofa. The only problem now is, how do I lead her under there? Okay, we're making progress. I mean, I made it worse on purpose, in a way, Blaze, but it also still depends on how you read it. We can't do anything with that. So how are we gonna get... Let's see, oh, I misread the quote. Don't I always? There we go. I think we might have to go back to the other side. So I think because I don't have a donut to drop anymore, we're kind of screwed. Ah, crap. Time till death. Stuart Kayashi? Is that how you say that? Hey, thank you for the follow. This girl is about to get killed. Crap, how do we... How the hell do I get her under there? 3 seconds left. I'm thinking it's because I lost that donut. We need the doggo to go under there. Oh, I get it now. We have to knock the donut over there, kind of where the ball was, and then use that to knock the donut under the couch. I think that's what we have to do. Aha! After fate change. I love it. However, is the donut still there when it made that checkpoint? I hope it is. They're all into, whatchamacallit, our favorite game of all time, Harvester. Okay, so now we're still up here. See if I can get this plan of attack correct. Oh, it did specifically say you could only drop 1 donut and you needed to get here where you want to rethink your approach. Oh, yeah, I must have just like breezed right by that, Tasha. But I think we have the right plan of attack. And then I'm going to use that latch on the top to drop something on their head. I know, sometimes I'm reading things, but depending on what I'm thinking at the time, like maybe I'm in the middle of processing something for the puzzle, it might not stick. Okay, so she's going to come back over here. I need to possess the donuts and then quickly get over to that side. So we have to do this part first. Trick. Perfect. So we got to do that. It's going to knock the rat too, isn't it? Okay, now we're here. Alright, I think we got it, guys. Wham! There we go. Now he's under the couch. Missile, no! What are you doing under here, little silly boy? Aw, my little Missile, you're always doing the cutest things. So wholesome. Nice. Okay, we have to get to the top now. Nobody's here, eh? That's why he's eating donuts. My prey is bound to come home sometime. Might as well make myself comfortable in the meantime. I can't believe that the pup isn't barking right now. There, our little lady's fate has been averted. Has? The poor thing is still curled up in a ball, shaking with fear. Well, yeah, that's true. But that's not so bad. In the scheme of things, I'd say she's just fine. And look, you're not dead. Oh, you're right. We did it. We did it, didn't we? We did it! Well, to be precise, you're the one who did it. Huh? Me? I saved Miss Camilla? Yup. You're the one who led her under the sofa, right? You protected your mistress, and I can attest to that. Oh, he's not taking the credit. That's cool. Oh, thank you. Fate averted. That's checkpoint number 2. Ooh, what's going to happen to this version of the missile soul? We can't have missile dying again. Oh, the soma problem? The, like, reproducing, like, making a duplicate almost? Can I ask a question? Sure. What is it? What exactly are those strange powers of yours? Oh, you mean my ghost tricks? Apparently, they're the power to manipulate inanimate objects. If they're ghost tricks, then I can do them too. I'm dead too, after all. I guess that's how it works, right? I've been staring at those donuts as hard as I could for a long time now, but they won't budge from me. Why do you suppose that is? I don't really know. They said that he was special, so that maybe not everyone can do that kind of thing. Dingo! What's going on, dude? How's it going? Welcome. Timeline shenanigans. Whenever you have time travel, that can cause all kinds of weird continuity errors, you know? I guess you just don't have that power. Well, I have one thing to say to that. That's not fair. Sorry, but I guess not everybody who dies gets the powers of the dead. So what's going to happen to me now? Nothing, really. Your death has been erased. You'll just go back to being a happy little doggy, living your everyday life. I guess this means goodbye. But we'll meet again sometime, right? Yeah, maybe, if you die again. What you did for me tonight, I didn't think we were done with the scene yet. I'll never forget it. Well, we'd better get back to getting to the present. Time to see what happens next in our story. Oh, Dingo. What are you drinking? And now a new present is born. The little lady is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. And the little doggy is wagging his tail happily. So what am I going to do now? I think I'll watch for a while and see what happens. So are we starting like a whole new chapter? Kind of thing? What? Oh, I clicked out. There we go. Still at the junkyard. All right, got it. I'm on my way. Ah, so now he leaves. I guess my prey likes to play hide and seek. She hasn't had enough of that junkyard yet, apparently. I can't let nearsighted Jigo beat me out on this one. I'd better hurry. Yeah, I didn't say chapter 3. Ooh, shock top. I used to drink that all the time. Is it like the normal shock top? I know they have like a bunch of different flavors now. What was that all about? You saved me, didn't you, Missile? I just know you did. Aw. Maybe I shouldn't answer it. Lynn. Trick time. A call from Lynn, eh? It sounds serious. I wonder what they're saying. I better go possess that phone and listen in. It's almost like, what is that? Back in the day when you didn't have to have landlines in your house and you picked up the phone, other people could just pick up another phone in a different room and listen to your conversation. It was terrible. Terrible. I like the time always being on the top of the screen. It's kind of neat. And actually, it looks really cool the way I have it set up, like how it's all red right now. It looks like it's almost meant to do that, you know? I don't know. I kind of dig this setup for doing DS games anyway. Oops. Meant to jump right there. There we go. There's that little doggy all curled up on the floor, dreaming away the life we worked so hard for him to get back. That's fine, but what's up with that core? The dead can't possess little creatures. That's one of the rules Mr. Desklamp taught me. So what would a living and breathing doggy be doing with a core? I better try possessing him and see. Yoink. Yeah, Dingo. I feel that sometimes, especially with the times we're going through right now, you just need to have something, right? Just something to like relax or unwind a little bit. Let's see, it's cool to see how far into the night we are, because I'm assuming this game will only take place until morning. That's kind of what they said, huh, Blaze? We don't know the exact time. It just said in the morning. Oh, it's you. It's, come to think of it, I never did ask your name. I guess it's good we ran into each other again then. This is a good chance for us to reintroduce ourselves to each other. You mean you forgot my name already? After everything we shared together, the drama, that tearful goodbye? I'm Sissel. But you know, it's strange. I wonder why you remember me now that you're alive again. Do you remember your time being dead? Of course, all of it. Okay, let me get this straight. The memory of being dead doesn't disappear, and the dead I meet in the ghost world develop a core when they return to the land of the living. And then if I possess that core, I can talk to that person. It looks that way, yes. Crazy. This game has some interesting rules, huh? Okay, let's move this. And then possess that phone. See, I wonder if it's midnight. That would give Sissel a little over 4 hours. Didn't it say it was like, it's only not even 8 o'clock in the game yet. So there's plenty of time to this night. I kind of love John's missile voice. You know, it's without me doing like a voice changer, I don't have a ton of range in my voice, guys. I can do like a sort of deep voice. I can do some gravelly voices. Those hurt my throat like crazy. And honestly, like the higher pitched voices I use for the girls, that kind of like wrecks my voice too. Oh gosh, they have the same voice, don't they? Oh, sorry, I was thinking, you said, I wonder if it's midnight. You mean midnight is when, I thought when you said you think it's midnight, like the current time was midnight, which the current time is like 7:48. I see what you mean. You wonder if midnight is like the cutoff time. Oh, Camilla. Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Well, I don't know if I'm okay exactly. You won't believe what just happened. Listen to me. You've got to get out of there right now. But what about dinner? I was thinking about spaghetti tonight. Love spaghetti. I won't be going back there for a while, and you might be in danger if you stay there too. But I already was in danger just a little while ago. Meet me at the restaurant, why can't I say? Meet me at that restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. There we go. On Dead End Drive. Dead End Drive? I don't know. That's pretty far. Just hurry, okay? And one more thing. Bring the music box with you, okay? Music box? I love music boxes. Is it a present for me? I'm sorry, but it doesn't play. I can't even get the lid open. Then you can't very well call it a music box then, can you? More like just a box. Just bring it, okay? It's kind of big and it's made out of wood. Okay, I will. Where is it? I kind of hid it in that room you're in. Oh, who's this guy? Excuse me. Uh-oh. We lost our phone. Wait, does that mean we can't travel through the phone line anymore? Not again. The fish tank has claimed another life. Kickin' chicken. Kickin' chicken. Oh, gonna lurk. Have fun, guys. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Dingo. I appreciate you dropping in, dude. This game's pretty funny. Maybe it can help cheer you up a little bit, you know, with a few drinks. Darn, I noticed I dropped the phone in there too. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? Always blame everything on Missile. Missile can't even get up there. Come on. But I sure hope Lynn's all right. I better get going. I know right where Dead End Drive is. But I never saw any music box around here. Where am I supposed to find it? Oh, that's up in the attic. I was kind of curious, like why did I have to drop that box out of the attic? I assumed I was going to drop it on that assassin's head. We have to do it now for her. Do you know where it is, Missel? Help me look, okay? Trick time. Alright, so let's, I guess we can listen to this, but I think I know what we have to do. Well, I guess the phone's dead now, too. What are the odds that would happen? Looks like our little lady is a bit of a klutz. Next thing you know, she'll be dropping that poor little doggy in the tank. Anyway, something is happening to Lynn. I'd better help Camilla find her treasure. I don't know if it's because I lost my memory or what, but I don't seem to remember what a music box is exactly. We got this. Hopefully it just doesn't, like, land on her head, you know? Oh yeah, we have to do the ghost trick on this. And then when it's up higher, we can do that. Oh no, I meant to do ghost trick. At least you remember what a lamp was, right? Have you guys ever seen that movie Memento? That was a movie about people losing their memory, or I guess one particular guy losing his memory. Oh my gosh, such a good movie. I know I've talked about it before, but everybody should watch that movie. There we go. That wooden box that just fell. That just might be the music box we're looking for. I bet the little lady will know it when she sees it. Hey, Therapy! Welcome back. Glad you made it. Hope you had a nice nap. Wasn't it, did he? I don't know. Memento is like definitely like one of my top 10 movies. For a long time it was number one. It might still be. I've watched that movie so many times and I always seem to see something new. Oh, it's going really good, Therapy. This game's very charming. I like it. Okay, we're really close now. So now we need to set off that Christmas decoration to get her attention. This game has some good tracks. There we go. Now she'll find the music box. This is it, the music box. She never would have found that in a billion years. How? She has no way of getting up there. Maybe hopefully they have a ladder. Yippee! There we go. So now she is going to go meet at that restaurant. What did I call it? The kitchen? Let's see. You've only had Missel for 30 minutes, but if anything happens to him, I will be very upset. Oh, Therapy, thank you so much for the biddies. It's a beautiful day today. Were you having snow recently, Therapy? Nice that you're having a beautiful day today. Actually, the last 2 days have been very nice here in California, although it's supposed to have a chance to rain tonight, and it might be kind of cold the next couple days, but Andy did some grocery shopping, and she went and got a tri-tip, which I'm excited to barbecue pretty soon. You love Memento? You guys have good taste. You have good taste in movies. I still think, and I like a lot of Christopher Nolan's movies, I think Memento's my favorite. Blaze, good catch, dude. Oh, and you got out and rode your bike today. That's awesome, Jaden. Great exercise. Good to get fresh air. Okay, she says, I'll leave the remote here. But don't you touch it, Missel. If the TV comes on, you'll start barking. I'd hate to find you flattened underneath that wall when I come home. Hopefully I can use the phone after she dumped it in the water. Okay, I'm leaving now, Missel. I have to go help Lynn. She's like my sister to me, you know? Okay, she's like a sister, so I think they are friends, roommates? Oh, you have a weird weather snow, followed by sunshine, followed by snow. You know, that reminds me of the East Coast. When I went to Florida for work, a lot of times in Florida it'd be completely sunny, and then all of a sudden torrential downpour rain. And then 20 minutes later, super sunny again. Craziest thing. Not like that in California. If it's gonna rain, you know, like 2 days in advance. You be good while I'm away, and no barking. Oof, that's scary, Janie. Anybody there handy that might be able to fix it or tighten it up? Still no peace for the little lady, and the redhead Lynn is facing a new crisis right now as well. Meanwhile, I'm in a bit of a pickle of my own. With the receiver at the bottom of the fish tank, I find myself still trapped in this apartment. Too bad I can't just curl up and go to sleep with my tail wagging too, because there's something I must do. The question is, how do I go about getting out of here? Oh, it's just part of the seat, Janie? Oh, that's no good. Maybe it's a part you can replace. Heck yes, I'm gonna save it. I don't know if the saving actually does anything because it's emulated. I'll do a quick save kind of thing for sure. Chapter 3. So we're 8:04 p.m. Is it coffee time therapy? Once again, Lynn is in danger, and I think she knows it too. I sincerely doubt she'll be coming back to the apartment tonight. She even said she wasn't. You're gonna duel me for 0 tokens? She and I are connected to each other somehow. She's my only lead, and I can't lose her. I have to get to her, and fast. You know, Corey, I think you might be the first person to ever duel me. I don't know how many chapters there are, Therapy. I haven't looked it up yet. But hold on. This is a one-time thing, and this is the first person that has ever tried to duel me. Wait. People have tried to duel me before? Okay, never mind. I just said no. Maybe because they try to duel me for tokens. How about this? One time, and I won't do it very often. This is not a one-time per stream thing. How about this, Corey? I will accept. How do I do it? Accept. Okay. If I win, I win. If you win, Corey, I'll drop a token in the stream. Ah, you got me. Just to show you guys, it's not rigged. Bam. There you go. With the telephone in this apartment being out of service, my only hope of escape is to find another telephone. No Mr. Desk Lamp here. My only friend I have to talk to is that nice little doggy curled up on the floor. I wonder, can we get the dog out the door? And it seems like we can jump in the dog. Maybe we can use him to travel around. Nice catch, Blaze. The one time he duels when it's for 0 tokens. Corey's trying to save those tokens up. All right. Where are we? We're over here. Whoa, what's going on there? Oh, I can talk to him. Oh, hello. What's up? I was wondering if you could help me. I certainly try. The only thing I'm really good at, though, is barking. There really isn't much else. I think that's true for Pomeranians in general. I'm just kidding, but I have heard they bark a lot. I'm not giving you any, John. No, you shouldn't, Corey. You should not give me any tokens. That'd be a waste of tokens. I spend my tokens typically when I'm not streaming. I do it off stream to test things out. And then when I run out of tokens, I just generate tokens. Kind of like our government just generated a bunch of money. And I give myself tokens so I can test more. I think he might be right there. But I'm really, really good at barking. Miss Lynn comes chasing after me with a broom. The lady next door kicks the wall. I've got a little bit of influence around these parts. So that makes me think, maybe we need to get him barking with the remote. Wait, I don't want to talk to him. Cancel. If we turn on the remote, he'll keep barking, and then eventually it will, whatchamacallit, get that lady to break down the wall, right? And then we can go through the wall in her apartment and use her phone. You know, Robocadia, he earns tokens sometimes from the games that we play, like duels and stuff. I don't know why he has 60 or 170 though. I do remember giving him tokens to customize him, to like do his little avatar. So maybe I just never took him away. I don't know. I'm just sliding him some tokens off stream. Remove them. Yeah, 170 is too much. I don't mind him having a few tokens, but that's too much. You're back in the top 10, Nate. Nice. Okay. Let's let's try that. That's my idea of what's going to work. Let's try the remote. I want to see her actually break the wall down. If you keep that racket up, I'll bring this whole dilapidated building down on you. She is crazy. Robocadia making under the table deals with John. Ban him. I mean, we didn't ban Blaze. I'm just kidding. You weren't making deals with me. Ban John. If only Andy streamed. You know, that's actually something. If Andy wasn't working as much, or she had some free time, when I couldn't stream, maybe when I was working, would you guys want to watch Andy stream on this channel? Food for thought. Did you hear what I just heard? You mean the lady next door's angry, Hal? No, forget that. It was the sound of a telephone ringing coming from the apartment next door. Oh, I get it. You're thinking about borrowing her telephone, aren't you? But how are you going to do that without breaking the wall down? Well, the lady next door is kindly offering to do it for us. Yes, but she's mostly hoping to crush me underneath it. I mean, it still seems like it should happen. No updates on that yet, Blaze. I've tried. Honestly, since Animal Crossing, that's pretty much the only thing Andy's playing right now. It would definitely be Animal Crossing. Now this also sets off the dog. Does that make the dog bark even louder? And she came back. There we go. She's actually gonna do it. Oh my gosh. Did she just kill the dog? No. She was using her wine bottle to do that. I told you, didn't I? I told you I would knock the wall down on you. So this is what it feels like to have a wall knocked down on you, huh? It's more like she knocked you out through the wall, really. I'm still alive, aren't I? I hope he's still alive. You are. But the TV and the star ornament aren't. I'll never bark again, not as long as I live. But wait a minute. It looks like the commotion wasn't for naught. Huh? Okay, I think we're still making progress. Yeah, what was that bottle made of? Seriously. Your barking made her create a path for me. It did? But the wall's still standing, just like before. But there are paths only the dead can see. Oh, those kind of paths. No, unfortunately not therapy. I have to wrap things up fairly soon. That was last week. I wish it was. Trick time. All right. So where the heck do we leave off? I think we were in the star? Yeah. So we're going to try to make our way over here. Boom. New house. Our new apartment, I guess. So you're leaving, huh? I guess so. You're going to save Miss Camilla and Miss Lane? I'll have to follow my mystery first and foremost. That means everything to me. But you will save them first, right? Well, if it helps me along my way, then yes. I don't have any powers of the dead. I'm not even dead, actually. But I'm going to find a way to help Miss Camilla, too. We create our own paths, right, Missile? That's right. I know, he just says, well, I mean, if it's convenient, I guess I'll help them. A little bit selfish. Okay, I'm leaving now. Guess this is our second goodbye. It is, isn't it? My name is Sissel. Am I saying that right? Sissel? Sissel? If we ever meet again, that's what you can call me. Sissel, huh? Got it. You know what, Sissel? I'm gonna create my own path, just like you said. Alright, that was awesome. Good luck with that. Thud. Yeah, that's what I thought. But sometimes you take a name that like Jessica with a C, Jessica, and then Jessica with a K, and then Jessica probably with something else. I don't know. Some people like to have the same pronunciation for like 30 different spellings. So I just like, meh, whatever you want. Tonight is that holiest of nights, my deadline. All I need to get some inspiration from the muses is this bottle and some cheese. Pronunciation. So if you were going to pronounce something, you would say pronounce. I'm going to pronounce this. Is that right, Blaze? Here is to the boorish people next door. No, totally different. New info has been added. The heck? What's sneezing over there? Are you all right, my darling angel? Ooh, gotta start your guitar practice. I found that it works better when I do it every morning. I will watch this VOD later. I vote yes. Thank you again for dropping in, Therapy, and thank you so much for the biddies. I've been able to catch a couple of your guitar streams. That is freaking awesome, and keep it up, because that's the one thing I didn't do, is I didn't stick with guitar practice enough. I wish I did. I could actually play guitar, but keep it up. That is awesome. Thank you again for coming in. And you know it's not right. It's different because they're different words. Oh, I'm totally doing it intentionally. Okay. Are you all right, my darling angel? Have you taken your medicine like a good girl? Well, here I am yet in another strange room. What's with all the oddly tense air of this place anyway? Now, where is that little treasure I'm looking for? Aha! We found a phone. It's a fancy looking phone. It's a old rotary style. There it is, the telephone. Now, if I could just borrow it. Luckily, I don't think we have like a whole lot to do here with her, because she's not really part of the mystery, you know? Even now, Lynn's life is in danger. I have to use that phone, and fast. I can't very well make that woman bring it to me. I guess I'll have to find a way over there myself. Okay, so actually, probably before starting this room, this is probably a good time to wrap things up. Now, we did a manual save, but I'm not sure. That's what I was thinking, Diddy. This is probably a perfect time to stop it. I'm going to hit what used to be the quick save button, even though it kind of kills the game and it brings me up to a different screen. But from the screen, I have an option. Where was it? Somewhere here I saw the option to. Oh, here it is. Where was it? Save state options. Save state. So I'm just praying to the emulator lords that this works. All right, say it's saved. So